No, no supersonic racing will be here forever. Oh, maybe a little bit. But you're doing fine. There we go. That'll do. Welcome to the America Wii. My favourite custom tracks. We're doing this again. I need a little check actually, see where we got to last time. Because I can't remember. Crystal Plains, by the looks of it, was the last one. By Sneaky. So basically going to be going through, doing the same thing again. Continuing on with the pack here. So I need the file. File up. The all important file. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Yes, we got to Crystal Plains, the end of that track, end of that cup. Cool. So we've got first one we're going to start with will be 3DS Daisy Hills when I get into it. What you heard was Diamond in the Sky, Sonic R, because why not? Yeah, last time I sort of went through. I think we did 36 tracks last time. So we'll probably end up doing another 32 tracks today. Maybe more, maybe less, we'll see. It'll probably end up being 32 tracks, because that takes long enough, but yeah, might be longer, we'll see. So yeah, welcome. I do enjoy doing this. I don't know if it's quite Christmassy, but it's sort of 10th anniversary. That's kind of how it fits into everything. So yeah. Got the Wii here on its on the home menu screen, where it just sort of makes this, I don't know what you describe it, this sort of ambient noise, which I don't know how to describe it, but it's sort of embedded in my brain in a very unique way. So yeah, we go ahead and click over to it. It's weird without any motorsport to describe. Although next week, I can talk about motorsport next week if you want, because it is Saturday. There might have been some motorsport this week, I don't know. There was some late model stuff as usual, but stuff going on into Lagos, but otherwise it's business as usual. But next week, which will be the 29th to the 4th, Monday to Saturday, will be start Saudi Arabian Dakar Rally. Used to be from Paddy to Dakar, now it's in Saudi Arabia. And that'll be from, I don't exactly know when the dates are, but it's a couple of weeks long, so. And then the week after that, so in a couple of weeks' time, be the second round of the season of Formula E at Mexico City. So that'll be, yeah. So those two events will properly kick off most boring calendar for 2026. Right, let me just go ahead and trigger okay. Have to yeah. doing it to the homebrew channel just to be safe. So, controller's on the desk, I'm not holding it. Let me hold my controller here. We're back in. So basically the way this works is I've thrown together a custom track pack. About 160 odd tracks in here. Sorts of different types of tracks, custom tracks. Throughout the years, mostly sort of my favourite or ones that I find noteworthy, interesting. And therefore, I guess, qualify as some of my favourite, even if they're maybe not the best, but they're interesting at least, so. And I've got a piece of music for all of them. Like I say, last time we did 36 of them. Today we're going to do 32, maybe a bit more. What do you want? The Angry Birds. Okay, yeah, fuck off. I haven't changed the pack since the last time. The download is in the description. It's in chat as well if you want to go ahead and download the pack. Runs on a Wii. It'll also run in Dolphin if you through its Revolution support. Yeah, let's go. I can't really lean back too far. So, because I haven't updated it since the last time, all the same bugs exist, but I know about them, so I'll fix them at some point. So, this time, last one we went to Rosie. We're going for just Daisy this time. Just so we've got a bit more control over things. No! That would be daring, wouldn't it? We're starting today with 3DS Daisy Hills, so playing the Daisy Cup, I guess. That's lucky, isn't it? The Daisy DK and Final Cup. Quarter Dawn. There I go. Funga. Gee. Music likes to break. There he goes. It's very loud as well. I need to fix that really. But anyway, the music here is yeah. If you knew, you knew. Yeah, there's many versions of 3DS Daisy Hills. This one is, I think, the best one, if I recall. You bugger. Oh, God. Still a little bit rusty with the old Mario Kart. It's been a while since I played Mario Kart consistently. I used to play it all the time, like every week pretty much. Or more. Nah, just not as much, you know. Yeah, it's just a very solid version of 3DS Daisy Hills, which is a track that works very well in Mario Kart Wii. The layout is suited to the game, and even the final little jump kind of works, although it obviously works better in Mario Kart 7 where you can actually control it a bit more. Jumps like that actually kind of prove the versatility of the glider system. So you can kind of easily create multiple paths with them. Although the fact there is another path down here, which is nice. I don't know where this takes you. Pretty a bit more. It's a little bit quicker, I think. Just need to open the controller a little bit. Probably needs a bit of a clean. The R button is edge. Sticky. tricky, but it's like doesn't like to activate sometimes. In Mario Kart 7, you can kind of hop through there. That doesn't quite work as well in Mario Kart Wii. You can get up top of those rooftops if you go to the right on that cannon. It kind of throws you up there. I don't know why you would. I don't think it's particularly fast even in Mario Kart 7, so... But there you go. That's pretty Daisy Hills. Not much to say really, apart from that it's a very good version of a very good port. So, yeah. But 3DS tracks generally seem to, yawn. 3DS tracks tend to port quite nicely to this game. So do DS tracks, actually. Some of them don't, but most of them do. So next up is... the authors, by the way, are obviously, you can see them right there. I don't think I actually explained this last time. I need to remove that beginning bit. The names in green are the authors, the names in red are sort of editors, as it were. Right next is Dark Matter Fortress, Justin. It's completely unrelated to Dark Matter Shrine, despite the similar name. I'm trying to remember what this one is. I think this is the one that's based on Mario Galaxy, if I recall. Oh, the music here is Nights and Reala from Night's Journey into Dreams, Out of Dreams, of Dreams, all the dreams. Yes, this is the one based on Mario Galaxy. This one is very cool. Really cool layout. Really cool visuals. It's got all of that stuff. It's very good. You could say Nintendo quality. I think it's a little bit too difficult to be Nintendo quality, as it were. They wouldn't do corners like that, but yeah, so it's a pretty difficult course. Overall, it's a very cool course, and there's even little gimmicks here and there with the way that, for example, you get pushed slightly forward that way. Missed. Yes, it's a really good track. Try and go for this shortcut this lap. I can't remember if you need a mushroom to do it, but I don't think so. But we'll find out. I'll get a better angle by going for this one. No, you don't. You can go across there, but you need a mushroom to get through that little shortcut there, as defined by the really big sign. One needs to be there. I don't think there's anything back here, is there? Oh, they get a little secret back there. Come on. Wait for Bowser just to bump me there. That was very likely there, but he didn't. This is definitely a longer track, but I think it's still pretty good. It's useless, isn't it? Oh, I was trying to kind of catch it on the inside, but it didn't work. Bugger. Wanted that. Oh, it's got me as well. I was trying to sneaky about it, quite. Go for it again here. I'm not sure if it's actually faster. Probably is. Why would you put it there if it wasn't faster? Well, you know, who knows, but... I went the wrong way. That's fine. But, yeah, it's just a really fun course, overall. You can get the hang of it. Which I think I have, anyway. Ooh. Yeah, don't fall in there, yeah, that's just death. There we go. Cool. So, the next track, as I was saying, it's just a really good course. I think I've said everything. So, next track is Dark Matter Shrine, which is a completely different track. It is really good. If I recall, it's quite a difficult course, I'd say. It's also quite an old school course. There's loads of weird little shortcuts that I don't actually know how to do, but I know of them. So I'll point them out if I've got the time, but race as well. So, yeah. Music here is Moonlit Lady, or Kokoro's theme, or Dead or Alive 4, because why not? Yeah, this one's kind of crazy. It's an old school course now, I think. I think it's quite an old course now, but I think an early sneaky endeavour. But very, very fun course regardless. The end section especially is yeah, awesome. It's a little clunky at the beginning, but it's a sort of Rainbow Roady type course. Which is very difficult. I forgot this was it. Yeah, I forgot you need the mushroom there. Oops. Wrong angle there. This little spiral, the water and everything is really cool. It gets almost vertical in parts if you go up high. No reason to, but you can. And this section is actually quite cool, the end here. I've seen another track do this, where you kind of got to get it right, almost at the right time so you can get through. Otherwise you get forced down. There's loads of little shortcuts in this track that I just do not know how to do. Something to do with some of the black section at the bottom there. So the idea is you sort of hit this bit, you kind of go off up here and hit this and bounce off, but there or something, I can't remember. You just kind of keep it tight on the inside here. Not too tight, Christ. So if I hit it here, you can see that it flings you down, which actually is slower than Alright, Bowser, what are you doing? What are you playing at, mate? Let's see if I can do that again. You sort of do this. There we go. You do that. That's the quickest way through. Christ, I've got to sneeze. Okay. Sneeze taken care of there. Ah, you bugger. Not the best place to get stuck there, unfortunately. It's almost snuck through there. Ah, easy, mate, easy. Hop off. Ah. You hop at the end there. But no, just a really quite an inventive course in terms of like, sort of layout gimmicks and things, and an interesting aesthetic. It's aged interestingly. It might be due for maybe a bit of a texture revamp at some point, but overall, still pretty good. Alright then, next up is Darky Cliff from your boy Darky. No, it wasn't Darky. It was K-Hacker. Okay, no, because Darky was the name of like a bunch of Darky Kart. There was a bunch of stuff. I can't remember. But either way, this is Darky Cliff. This is a classic custom track. Very difficult custom track. Not exactly a looker, but if you thought Mushroom Peaks was difficult, then this is actually probably just about as difficult. Old school kind of custom track. The music here is stage 1 and 5 from Batman on the Miz. So give this one a go and see how I do here. I think it's only 2 laps. You can tell it's an old school custom track when the camera preview is just a wall of stretched texture. Darkness. That's when you know it's good. Oh, it's 3 laps. So much like Mushroom Peaks, you've got these plain looking roads with lots of mushrooms. it's a track. No, mate. Yeah. You don't really want a trick there. You want to go. You do want a trick there. Okay. Thank you, game. Really bad at this track. I forgot about that bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm okay, and it spawns you right here. Good. Okay. I have to learn the layout more. But we'll get there. Kinda gotta throw it this way and hope. And then up here anyway. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Do I regret putting this? No, never. Bullshit, but it's good kind of bullshit now. Aim over there and do it that way. If you're good with the mushies, then you're probably alright here. I don't know what the point of all of that over there is. Item boxes, I guess. Almost. Dry Bones is legging it though, look at him. The other CPUs have no idea what's going on. Oh, I see there's item boxes in the thing. I didn't. Fortunately, I don't know how. Little hop, let's get up there. But I think that is almost a lap of this track. Only 2 more to go. I don't want to bother him to grab items, it's not like it matters. But, there we go. Guys, trick there. Ah, almost. Mushroom is placed like way too close, to be fair. I don't know why I'm going that way. I need to go that way, don't I? Why don't I just drop off here? That'll do. That's close enough, right? Nope. Game, seriously? Why do I put this track even though I can't actually play it? Why is the mushroom underneath the platform? Oh, interesting. We're getting somewhere. Let's do that. Definitely, yeah, this track is crusty, right? But it's novel. Nope, no regrets. It's never regret. Never regret putting a classic in, you know. Hi, Dry Bones. Why is he just driving around in a circle like an idiot? Who knows? It's almost a good track. Alright, you just gotta like reformat it around a bit. It has potential. Okay, so you absolutely can't make it like that, but you can just sneak under the finish line and get over there anyway. Anyway, 6 minutes down. Let's see if we can do a lap time in under 3 minutes. Good start. Oh, almost wrong angle. Wrong angle again. Oh yeah, it works. Getting better at this track. It's one of those ones you've just got to practice and practice and practice and find the kind of optimal route, and it's just, you kind of got to get used to the old school bullshit. Probably actually just jump across there. Clearly missing some of the angles there to get up there, but never mind. Okay, you gotta get that angle right. Why is that patch of grass right there? That is so annoying. Okay, I think I know where the patch of grass is there, just to annoy you. There we go. That is Darky Cliff, a game, a track that is objectively shit. But I put it in here because, Anyway, the next track is Dawn Township. The music here is Alto's theme from Alto's Adventure. I don't remember this track. Why do I not remember any of these tracks? Let's just play it and I'm sure it will jog my memory. What is this one? Ah, yeah, this one's just kind of pretty. This is if I recall, this is like a one-lapper, which is mostly just pretty. Terrible name, but you know, it's pretty. Some good lighting, and you know, it's nice to have a variety, and the one-lapper is cool to have. In terms of layout, it's fine. It definitely gets better towards the end, I think. Some good shortcuts too, to be fair. And like the main layout, it's alright, but there's some really good shortcuts sort of hidden around which aren't so obvious. And hence why I don't actually know half of them, but they exist. When I say I don't know them, it mostly means I don't know how to do them. I know kind of generally where they are, but oh my god, chain jump. Not nuclear, but a chain jump. But yeah, it's one of those where I just don't really know how to do them. Just about the fact that they exist. Yeah, it's a nice little cool castle section. Crap. It's very almost Klonoa-like. That's what it kind of reminds me of. A little bit. This bit's kind of interesting, a bit of change of pace. Bit of courtyardy type area. And then we break out onto the back onto the crystally bits. And again, another change of pace. You can kind of hop along here. Oop, and fail. Which makes for some nice shortcuts. So you can hop along here if you wanna. And yeah, for a one-lap course, it's actually pretty short, but fun. Very woohoo mountain loop, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just a neat course visually, worth including. Next one is Delfino Island. This is a classic custom track, and this is the older version. The newer version's alright, but I think the older version, just in terms of layout, is actually better. In terms of, I mean, it doesn't look as nice, but I think the older layout is better for sort of game in terms of gameplay. So, put it here. The music is Ultimate One Appetit Land. The game is of course Senran Kagura. Peach Peach Splash. I think that was a 3DS one. Anyway, let's go for it. If this is the track I'm thinking of anyway, it should be. It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think this version's a little bit better in terms of gameplay. But I definitely might include the newer version as an option, because it's definitely not a bad version of the track. Absolutely not. I think ZPL made it. And it's definitely a pretty good remake. It brings a lot of visual enhancements to a track. See, this one's visually better. I think ZPL's version is winter themed as well. This one's more autumn themed. So maybe his would have been better for this time of the year, but hey. But yeah, no, it's not an easy track, this. What? Or maybe there's a winter version as well. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the general track. This is an old school one, but it's actually held up really well just in terms of like playability. If I can play it right, that is. Oh god. And of course you've got all the yachts over there you could ever want. Yeah, I fucked that up. We'll make it. Okay, just about make it there. CPU's trying to fuck me up. We'll get the regular route, shall we? Why not? Show it off. The green stuff, if I recall, is out of bounds, so I don't need it. What's up here? You know, I've actually never been up here this way. Delfino Plaza, huh? I always like weird little Easter eggs and tracks. Suzuka Circuit has a really cool, some really cool Easter eggs in it. There's also the little area of yachts back there. Do this shortcut again. It requires. No. Oh no, not quite. You can kind of do it that way, or you can just skip directly to the circle platform. This one. I can't remember exactly how you do it, but yeah. Sneaky? Yeah, see. Instant out of bounds. That probably could have been changed, but whatever. Or just stop getting too much of an advantage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a really fun little track. Yeah, it's not the best looker, but it plays really well, so that's kind of what's important there. And that's kind of the general gist of the pack, generally. A lot of it is just tracks that either, you know, look really good, or just play really well. And some of them are both. That's kind of the general kind of thing, really. The next one is Desktop Dash, which is all their tracks which have really, really interesting ideas or novel concepts, which I appreciate. And Desktop Dash is definitely one of them. Really fun sort of layout to play, but also really kind of visually, it's a really good track as well. Very creative. Reminds me a lot of like Micro Machines, the old Micro Machines games a lot. Music is Desktop Dash, and the music is Red Alert from Toy Story, which I felt was appropriate, because, you know... Look, it's the Mario Kart Wiki, if I recall. Maybe it's not this track. No, it's a different track. I'm thinking of... There is another track which has a similar kind of gimmick, or a similar kind of Micro Machines vibe, which we'll check out in a minute. But we'll check out later. Might not be this part, but... Yeah, definitely check it out at some point. It's just, yeah, this one's really cool, just in terms of all the little real-life objects, and even the boost panels are integrated. It's got really good visual style. It is very Toy Story as well, very almost Toy Story 2 on the PlayStation, kind of esque as well. Yeah, it's a really good layout as well. even with some alternative routes as well thrown in here. It's really fun. You know, I can fall out, bounds. It's great. Oops. I don't actually know where I'm going now. What am I doing? Going the wrong way, that's what I'm doing. Up here and get... run over Peach, I guess. There are some shortcuts. It's been a while, but there are definitely some shortcuts. I think there's one in there somewhere. There's definitely you can definitely take a route. There's definitely a route back there somehow. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth going, but it's definitely a thing. Oh, it's Peach Toadstool's biography. Good to know. Almost got Diddy Kong there. But he's too smart to fall a banana, probably. Oh god, he's throwing him back. Don't hit the battery, don't hit the funky batteries. Those are the fuzzy batteries. Right, gotcha. There's a little shortcut there, looks a bit. Oh, it's not a grass shortcut, but it's effectively a grass shortcut, isn't it? I'm not sure how you get up there. I guess you go that way, somehow. Whee, and fall off. Oh god, that carpet. Bonk. Very nice. It's a really cool track. Well, that's it really. It is cool. So, what's the leaderboard looking like here? Top. Bowser. Second. Oh, okay, and I guess we don't get to find out. I think it was King Boo third or something. Alright, next up is Disco Fever. This one is just very... What was after? Bowser... Oh, so it's King Boo second, then Bowser, then Diddy Kong, then Baby Pete, then Trooper Trooper, Dry Bones, Birdo, Toadette, Waluigi, Bray Bowser, and Luigi well in last. The battle for fifth happening at the moment, no? Bowser and Diddy Kong trying to fight for third. King Boo sort of on his own in the middle and second. So yeah, this Disco Fever, this track is the Super Mario edition. There's multiple versions of Disco Fever with different sort of visuals. I guess I could include the other versions, alternative-y versions at some point, I guess. Fix file. I guess enjoy the music a little bit while I type some stuff out. But yeah, this track is it's pretty classic at this point, isn't it? This is a classic X Blue 98 course, just crazy visuals, pretty fun layout mostly, but it is just insane visuals and there's a lot going on in this track. There's a lot going on. It's a thing. sight to behold. There's even Shy Gals, which is what else would you want in a Mario Kart track? Oh yeah, the music here. I'll take the music. What's the music? Well, if you download it, you'll be able to find out yourself, but... Euphoria. The Ridge Racer 20th anniversary. It's the 20th anniversary remake, I think. From a Rave Racer. I got remember when I played this course, it's been a while. Yeah, it's kind of like Melody Motorway, but on a lot of drugs. Or whatever that track is from Mario Kart 8. I can't remember what it came called, a Technodrome or Nightdrome or whatever the hell that track is called. Just Toadette. Yeah, real wacky kind of layout. Dual layouts at the end here as well, which is fun. That is the show, girls. But yeah, good music. Doesn't really matter if you go this way or that way, it's pretty much the same. Very cool. Oh no, this one kind of takes you higher up. Okay. But no. Near vertical wall, always a good fun thing, because the physics get weird when you drive vertically like that. Go this way. Which up top, which takes you up here, which does a weird little cannon thing, which takes you down there. Whether that's faster or not, I haven't got a clue, but let's go the other way, which is... This way is absolutely not faster, but why not? Let's do it anyway. Because why not? Oh, it doesn't take that the same. Yeah, it's probably not the most conventional course. But it's pretty fun. Obviously after this is, you know, I'm playing in a kind of Grand Prix with some CPUs who are very bad at these tracks. I could be playing in a Grand Prix with online players who are much better at this track, and so there'll be a lot more competition. Or even in time trials. I mean, time trial of this track would be insane. I mean... as well. Use a zipper. Well, there you go, that is Disco Fever. It's a trick, right? Yeah, I'm 50 wide. So next up is DK Pass, which is one of the DS's best tracks, I think, and it works again very well here in Mario Kart Wii. Again, this is one of many ports. I think this one, if I recall, combines elements from the DS and the 3DS version, which helps out sort of playability a bit. So yeah, it's a good version. The music here is Diamond Dust Zone Act 2 from Sonic 3D Flickers Island. Let's go! This one's just a really solid port, so... Obviously when you play, you know, one of these sort of retro tracks, like there's many retro tracks in here, do they count as custom tracks? I think they do. There's a good amount of work, especially... A lot of the retro tracks, especially nowadays, kind of use the Mario Kart 8 formula. Oops. Where they very much take the track and kind of remix it, add extra elements, or even change the entire layout of the track and just kind of base it on. You know, we saw that with the was it the Boo Lake GBA something track earlier, which was also Xbox 98. Just completely reinvented that track and created a new layout out of it, but it was still recognisably that old track. So I think, yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into sort of porting and making these old tracks either work or redesigning them to work, you know. So yeah, I think it's fair enough to call these custom tracks. Obviously, there's less work in some than others, but you know, hey, do effort. This is just a really solid port of a track that works very well, especially this climb. This climb is really fun. Just to get this. So, whoa, okay. I really need to get this R button sorted, man. This is what happens when you use a classic controller and just mash the hell out of it with Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, it's just a really nice flowing track. I'd say the ending bit is a little bit meh, but that's really... It's not the author's fault, that's just the original track designer's fault. It's just a right proper solid track in it. Yay! There you go. It's DK. DK pass. It's nothing crazy, but it's, I say, solid. Right. On to the next one. It's going to be another port. This one's SNES Donut Plains 3. This is a Bear and ZPL port, so that, you know, it's going to be a bit more interesting. This is based on the Mario Kart 8 version of the track, which is already a sort of remixed version of SNES Donut Plains 3 one. Yeah. A very good, very good retro track in that game, actually. And one that actually works very well here as well, so. Music's action test from back with Piggies. Because of course it is. What is what I could find. Yeah, it's just it really works here. And the lighting's good. The way the track looks is good. And yeah, it just plays really nice. I don't look, I just throw and hope. Take a little shortcut here. This is a little bit more clearly marked in Mario Kart 8, but yeah. I wouldn't say, it almost feels like a sort of Mario Kart Tourified version of the Mario Kart 8 version with more simplistic textures and things like that, which does take away from it, but it does mean it's a lot easier to get it running on Mario Kart Wii. Some of the textures in Mario Kart 8 kind of struggle, I think, on here. But still a very good version despite the tourification. But it's a pretty short track, obviously. Again, it's one of those short tracks that just feel good. Like, Nesmeri Circuit 3 is one of the... It's a really good track. For a reason, because it just feels good to play. So does this. Sometimes short, tight layouts can... really fun to play. Even if they're not the most complex. A little fib wall there, fib fortress. But there you go, that was Snesdona Plains 3, and now Downtown Underground. This is very cool. This is a sort of old school. Is this a city track? I think it is a city track, basically. I think it's an old sort of square type track, actually, if I recall. The music here is Divas from R Racing Evolution. We'll find out. There's a few tracks that are sort of dancing in my mind of what this could be. I'm very bad with names, but I do remember the layouts of the tracks okay. Let's actually get into them. So we'll see what this one is. If I recall, it's basically a big box. Yeah, so this one's basically just a big old box, if I recall. That's what it is. This one's based on an old school, really old school custom track. This is a sort of updated, modernized version, which is basically the same layout. As you can see, it is a box. But why not? It's fun to play. And it actually looks really good. Because obviously it's, you know, it's just a box. You can actually put some good detail in. Oh my god, and of course it's chaotic. There's even a bridge. Four laps, which is an odd number, Mario Kart Wii. Usually it's 3 or 5. It's kind of baby parkish. I was hoping to get him, but I didn't. Okay. I was doing very well here, am I? Got chomped. I think maybe I did. There we go. No, don't get chomped. Oh yeah. Oh, one more lap, one more lap. I do that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, win the race. Put the controller down. It's still going. Mario Kart Cinema. Okay. Let's watch Mario Kart races. I guess I'll technically televised. Brawl box. There's all sorts of stuff up there. But there you go. There's the end. Very simple track, but yeah, quite just visually looks nice and got a good gimmick in it. Having a completely square track like that, it's a gimmick. I throw it in. Next is I think this is either a 1 lap course or a 2 lap course. It's Dragon Burial Grounds, or Dragon Burying Grounds, if you want to call it. It is it's pretty old at this point, isn't it? Quite a long course. One of the many in a genre of big fiery volcano courses. This one's probably one of the best. Music is Volcanic Zone. Mail. I don't know, all of these are probably quite old at this point. I can't remember how old they are. But it's a 2-lapper. Yeah, this one's quite cool because you kind of... It's even got a really obvious shortcut, and yeah, you literally go through the volcano. There's some nice corners here. Like this off-camber stuff is really cool. You don't see it much. And there's even some dynamic elements. So here you can kind of hop through the middle. But next lap, you won't be able to. There's this bit which is really cool. Whoa. Yeah, this whole genre, there's like a whole genre of like long dragon volcano fiery courses. For some reason, it's just a thing. This one's got, it's a long layout, but it's a good sort of. It's quite complicated in some ways, but it's really dynamic. You bastard. Actually, that saved me from the blue shell, fair enough. And this end bit with the dragon statue holding up the bridge is quite cool. What's that? I never used the slipstream intentionally. Wow. Oh, shit. Oops. Muscled out of the way. Save him from the lightning, though. Okay, I did I thought the platforms collapsed. They don't. I was imagining things. That must have been I feel like maybe another track did that then. But either way, you still have to use the zippers if you don't have to go through the dirt. I'm gonna regret putting that down, aren't I? Yeah, it's just some really good layout stuff, really good visual stuff as well, so it's just an awesome track all around. It's a popular aesthetic. It's pulled it off really well. I'm not gonna come first now, am I? No, 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 Cooper Trooper, you bugger. Oh well. I'm running out of things to say about this course apart from it's cool. So cool. Wow. It's really cool. Right, I will be back in... Who knows, I'm just gonna get a drink and stuff. And I'm back. Okay. So next one. Oh, we won't shut off. Next one is Dragonite's Island. This one's great. So this one is based on. Oh yeah, it was only ever in beta, wasn't it? It was never released officially. But this one's great. This the music here is Dragonite's Island, Wind Waker, Zelda, whatever. This one's a great track. Really good layout, really creative stuff. Based on Pokemon, obviously. Loads of, you know. It's a really cool use of enemies as Pokemon. Yeah, proper fun. And just a really good layout to go with it, and it looks great. It's just a really good course. Some extra shortcuts. I attempted to crush the Eevee. I didn't crush the Eevee. I try and show some of the shortcuts off, but not this lap. Yeah, I like the Shadow Ball. That's the move, isn't it? Shadow Ball. Gengar there. Yeah, so there's loads of different little environments. Whether they all make sense next to each other, maybe not, but hey. And then you got the worst of them all. This bastard Gyarados. Will fuck you up if you're not careful. Oh, and the Squirtles aren't much better. They're Cataquacks, they are. If you've got like a star or a Mega Mushroom, you can blast through the little Snorlax route there, which pops you out behind me there. Otherwise, it's just a really, really fun track. It's always been a sort of fan favourite. In terms of... let's see if we can get a little shortcut here. I'm not particularly great at it. Nah, you really need a mushroom to do it. It don't work unless you got a mushroom. And well, I guess I'll have one next lap. I can't catch up anyway. We'll see if we can hang back a little bit, shall we? Or if we can get like a star here. Nope, okay, that's not what I wanted. Oops. That's a good start. Right, okay, Gyarados is playing kind today. We have a single mushroom to get it done, so let's not lose this. It says... Yeah, that's about right, innit? Okay, we got a Mega Mushroom. Let's not lose the Mega Mushroom instead. You can cut through there as well, a little grassy bit. Oh, screw it. You just go up here. Sort of up here. And then up here is the little... And then you just hop over here, up there. There's a little shortcut. Nothing crazy, but it's a shortcut. See out of the way of the Gyarados there. Especially an underwater Wiggler. You don't really know. Unless you know, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Good track. Good track. Including the, yeah. What's the layout look? What's the, order looking like now? And King Boo still ahead. Ooh, Diddy Kong's overtaken Bowser. Koopa Troopas dropped down to 5th. Waluigi, Baby Peach, Toadette, Birdo, Dry Browns. Dry Bowser, Dry Bones, and then Luigi still very much in last there. And I press quit by accident. Awesome. But it doesn't really matter. Race we're on, but we can just keep going. Well, I don't think we'll do another 32 races. We'll probably end up doing another... Just do another 16 here. Onto a track which has a very, very, very inventive gimmick. It is utter chaos. This is Electric Shredder. The music is Encounter from Metal Gear Solid. This one is just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But something happens after a while. Basically, you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And that's the entire track. Hence the name Electric Shredder. But this also happens. Hence also the name Electric Shredder. This track is insane. It's pretty fun though. But yeah, you will not stay in first. It is... Fuck. After a while, you can kind of be outside. You'll be alright, but... You want to make sure that you get an item box, otherwise you're screwed. And you want to make sure that you have to go up there as well, to make sure that you get the checkpoint. Otherwise, because if you don't get a checkpoint, then you've got to do another cycle of it all. Did I blow up Peach? Oops. Stay on the inside a little bit. Have trouble. Good luck. You're just gonna try and get revenge, I bet. Not gonna let it happen. Oh yeah, the item boxes are practically random. Like, you can get whatever item you want, whatever place. It don't matter. Must be now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, baby Luigi. Hello, bomb. Hello, Thunderbolt. Oh, mushroom helps out a lot there. Oh, God. Should we get the checkpoint? Blast the finish line. As fast as we can. Go the inside the fire there. Just try and get a good angle. Try and... Yep, there we go. Quickly, 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 go. Nice. Whew, it is chaos. I've done that in Formula Kart Wii, so that's like 50 laps of just going back and forth and back and forth. It gets chaotic. Just sheer number of items everywhere is insane. There we go. That's Electric Shredder. So the next one is a port. Wii U Excite Bike Arena. This one's just a good port overall. Of a track that works quite well in Mario Kart Wii. There's no real gravity gimmicks or anything like that, so it all works. Yeah, it all works quite well. The music here is Interlude from Instinct 76. This one's just an overall fun course to play. Getting all the jumps right also can be quite technical. Can be. Sometimes it's just you just kind of press the up or left button or whatever a lot. Hey. It's a lot of that noise over and over. A lot of cheering. Can't actually hear the bloody music. So much cheering there is. Bloody sample cuts itself off. Yeah, if you do a future version, remove the bloody cheering. Hear the music. Keep outrunning the red show. But there you go. It's an Excite Bike arena. It's kind of what you expect, really. Nothing crazy, but solid port. Okay-ish track. But my god, the cheers are annoying. Turn them off. Right, the next track is Fiery Factory Fading Cross. This is a track that is a factory in a sort of Iceland. Not Iceland, or Iceland, but an Iceland. And it's pretty good. Solid layout. Good looking track. Yeah. The music is fortified. The OST version from Vector Man. Yeah. Just really good. Detailed visuals. Solid layout. Good track. And a good aesthetic. It looks a lot bigger than it is on the minimap. But there is quite a lot of different ways you can kind of get across one area to the other. This bit kind of reminds me of Star Wars Episode 2, I think it is. Big old fan is fun. Oh shit. It's not an easy course, this one. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Oops. Oh, but she's the future. It's Pion Village. Pion. Bowser Jr. says no to microplastics. Thank you, Bowser Jr. Let's go this way. Nice use of existing elements as well in the Toad Factory stuff there. It's all just really good in terms of aesthetic, and layout is really creative and fun. It's just awesome. There's even a little secret route out there. Let me get to that. Not that way. This way again. Oh, this way. I was hoping I could sort of hop onto the middle bit there. There's even little fireboys here. Fire. I can't remember if you can like go on the fan or not. Can't remember. Maybe you can. Because of this bit, get that way, you get a little boost. There's a really cool aesthetic and a really fun layout. Technical, but good. That's a bit annoying though. That's more of a me problem. Save our icebergs! Go green! Go away! Oh, I see, yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. Even dynamic elements. Ready. That's another cup done. On to Final Grounds. So if you remember last part, we had Castle of Time, Castle of Darkness. Well, Final Grounds is another version, another part of that. This is like the final bit of the trilogy. If you recall, Final Grounds is the one that sort of combines elements of all those tracks together to create Final Grounds. Akira's Kronos Island, Sonic Frontiers. I recall this one went through a pretty big texture revamp recently. I can't remember if this is the old one or the newer one. I think this is the newer one. Oh no, at some point. Which, yeah, changed the look of the track a lot. Mostly for the better. But this one's really technical. I just usually cut across there because I can't do nothing else. I can't remember what's up that massive straight bit up there. You see that little... What's up that way? I can't remember how you get to it. Oh no, this isn't the one that combines all the other ones. Nah, this is a different one. That's a different one. We'll find out. We'll see that one later. This one's very much its own thing. Yeah, so this is the newer one. The old one, all of that like inside section was all covered up. But yeah, this is a much nicer looking track overall. The old version. Yeah, this one's just got a really nice... There's a really fun layout. There's even a little shortcut there. Can't remember how to do it. I'll give it a go next lap if I remember where it is. It's a very long lap, so that's going to be pretty difficult. That's the only corner that can probably use a bit of work. There's even a little shortcut there though if you want it. Yeah, and then a very, very long straightaway. To the next corner. Weird, because straightaways in like traditional racing are like really cool. Because you get to show off the speed of the vehicle. Obviously, Mario Kart Wii basic or Mario Kart generally you just get up to top speed like instantly, so it's like pointless. It's like whatever, innit? Ooh, you know it's a hit the wall there. See if I can just get the shortcut right here. There's a little shortcut you can kind of do, but I failed it. You can get on top of that wall there. Not big, but it's a time save. Sort of here. Nah, not quite. You need a mushroom, I think. I think you can do mushrooms, actually. I can't remember. It's odd. You kind of sneak under that wall behind me. I think I've only ever done it once. It's been a long time. This section is different from Castle of Time. So. Alright, that's it. That's Final Grounds. Just a really good technical track, mostly. So yeah, that's that. Now to Fishdom Island, which is one of those another classic track which has been remade by ZPL, but this is the original. The tracks are actually really similar, to be fair. I probably could include both. Just because it's mostly just preference, which one you prefer, rather than anything else. So I guess, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, this is the older version. The music is Gelato Beach from Super Mario Sunshine. So, Gelato, one of the two. I just think this one's Spikehead, it's not, it's Jasper. But this one's a classic. If I recall, there is a ZPL version, I think. Maybe there isn't, maybe this is the remake. You see, I can't remember these things already. But I think this is the remake, actually. It's hard to lose track, because ZPL's done so many remakes. No, this is the remake. Yeah, because if I recall, yeah, the remake is very similar to the original. It's literally just an upgrade in graphics. There was a no-brainer to really include the remake, or remaster, really. But this one's a classic. Where's the yachts? There's the yachts. Justin's yachts. Something along those lines, anyway. It's mostly just a classic. It's not really too exciting, but it's a classic. You gotta throw it in there, yeah. If you can't tell, I haven't got any notes in front of me. I'm just going off memory and hope for the most part. But obviously, it will tell me who did what. Luckily, so that's helpful at least. But yeah, this is a sort of classic custom track. Made new. There's no real reason to include the old version. I think the old version, it was either Spikehead, it was big, or it was Big Otto 2. I can't remember now. But these item boxes, we'll never know. I think it's just regular items. I've got to find out, you know. Is there something special in this one? Nope. What about this one? Nope. Just regular old item boxes. Can we catch up to the lead by the end of the race? Probably not. The answer is no. Get third though, just about, somehow. I'll take it. Still winning the lead, of course, ahead of Waluigi and Baby Daisy. Oh, baby-sized clone. But yeah, that was Fishdom Island, classic. The next one is cool. It's just cool. It's Flower Greenhouse. Music is Pop Star from Kirby's Four Crystal Shards. I'll talk about it when I remember more about the layout, but this one's sneaky. As usual. Cool courses. Yeah, this one's just cool in terms of layout and visual design. Again, it's got that sort of miniaturization. I guess you can call it an aesthetic, a gimmick, whatever you want to call it, which for some reason I seem to like quite a lot. Again, it just reminds me of Micro Machines a lot. This one's got a really good layout. And some really good elements as well, some really good set pieces. Oops. You missed the element, which is kind of funky. You can go up like that, but the best way is to use the old zippers here to kind of cut across bits of the track. It's a really creative use of zippers that you don't really see much. It's a little broken, as zippers tend to be. It exists. It's definitely not a glitch-free track, but it's one that's very fun. Okay, apparently you can't land on that. Good to note. I wasn't sure. So got there last lap, I guess. I don't know. If you can kinda... Yeah, kinda, but not really. Oh god, that's sticky mud. That's big sticky mud. Dead. Go. Nice, you just sort of hop on. Do this. You can do that if you want. Why not? Get stuck there for some reason. You can have fun with the zippers. Find the best route through. Oh, yeah. Oh, bastard. And yeah, I'll take it. A little bit quicker than going around the outside of a record. It just takes you up there. That's it. But I guess you can take it if you want. Options are options. Not a bad thing. Oh god, what am I doing? Going the wrong way. Whatever. Messy ending, but yeah, it's a really cool course. Yeah, the next course is also pretty cool. This is Flying Kingdom, the next one. Spy Kid. Music here is Deserted. Escargot 2. If you say it. Oh, there's cave ones in it. Cave shoot 'em ups. Shmup. I don't remember what this one's like. Oh yes, this one. This one's kind of very pink. The whole thing takes place in like this spinning vortex of something. I don't know. Wind, water, magic, light. I blow up. It's kind of insane, but it's a good layout. 2-lapper. Weird little cube section, I remember that. Alright. Use the angles there. Here, as you can. It's a lot quicker to go on the inside, but sure. There is a shortcut there, you can go up there and whatnot, but I cannot remember for like me how to do it. And I'm dead. Into the vortex I go. Gotta have fucking cooltext.com. Classic. Bloody hell, that was a bomb. Hello. Oops. You can't get a trick that you can only jump off it, which is interesting. Where am I going? I dodge a blue shell and then I get completely lost, going in a straight line. And then fell to... Going well, innit? Oh, going real well, isn't it? Come here, bastard Luigi. Oh, you... Yes. That's what you get. Oh, you... Damn it. Oh, well, no victory for me then. I don't get something crazy here. Oh. Well, that helps. That's already won, but I get second. Yeah, it's a nice course aesthetically, layout-wise, visually. All that lot. Quality. Quality. Is this... No, what were you on about? Next is... Fungal Jungle. Which is up here. Fungal Jungle, which is it's just a jungle course. Crocodile Swamp, Sparrow Hero's Tale, the music. When I say that, I just think it's a neat course. That means I can't remember what it looks like. It looks like this. This might have been a CT Jam track. It kind of got that. It's kind of got that feel of that sort of simple layout with a lot of elements, sort of, well, the same elements spammed everywhere. And fairly simple textures and stuff, but it looks neat. And it, yeah, you've got little custom enemies there, which is cool. It's neat. There's even a mushroom, and it's not annoying. They're just decent track in it. Well, it's almost mathematically designed to be decent. I keep saying decent. Mathematically designed to be sort of smooth and have a good flow. But you can probably make this. This could be. You could claim that this is like maybe a mushroom truck cup track. Maybe an early flower cup, maybe. Not too taxing. Up it jumps. You could argue it's almost too basic, but the visuals kind of make up for it, I think. You can actually look at them. Instead of focusing dead set on getting every single little jump correct, otherwise you fall off into doom. Oh, awesome, great. Oh, you know. Oh, okay, well, she hit something anyway. It works for me. I'll take the W. Alright then. Next is Galaxy Base. The music here is Aquila 303 from Need Speed 3. Or 3's Hot Pursuit. This one is sort of octagonal, hexagonal, at the biker track. I'm trying to think how this one is. Oh yeah, this one. This one. It's got a sort of octagonally, hexagonal bit to it right at the beginning here. So yeah, you can kind of see that sort of hexagon shape going on. This one's just... it looks cool. Is it the most solid layout-wise? No. But it looks cool. It is aesthetically pleasing. And sometimes that's all that matters. Now obviously it's got to somehow spit you out of the hexagon, so it just throws you out of the top. Into the control room. This bit is a bit funky, but it works out eventually. Oh, forgot what's there. Yeah, that's pretty much a lap of it. You know how old this one is? It feels old school. I don't think it's that old school, you know. It feels very 2013, 2014-ish. I mean, not necessarily a bad thing. There. The layout is actually pretty simple. But for what it is, it's pretty fun. And I missed. So the gun couldn't have just set to the left or something like the Red Queen playing Alice playing croquet or something. Oh, not croquettes. Is it croquettes? I can't what she's playing in Alice in Wonderland, where the golds move to the side and stuff. That was a very long-winded reference. I'm not even that tired. Clearly losing it. Oh god. Oh god. It's all over. It's a disaster. Over. Ruined. Oh, back it up, back it up. See if I can win around these last few corners. Not like that, I won't. Oh, better lines, cleaner lines, drop it behind me. Oh, almost. Cleaner lines, keep them clean. Inside. Oh, that's far inside. That's 5 miles ahead already. Epic Daisy gameplay, something like that. What says epic? Hey. Alright, what's next up? It is Galvani Falls, which... it's not, I don't know if it's unique, but it's fairly unique in being that this is a port of a custom track from Mario Kart 7 to Mario Kart Wii. There's not many tracks like that, so that's cool. I think there's a couple in this actually, but so it's not unique because there's 2 of them in here, but Still. This one was briefly in CCGP, not very long. The music is Tutorial. From, yeah. This is kind of like, it reminds me quite a bit of Yoshi Falls, but just more. In fact, there's more waterfalls. Ooh. Heavy characters and a chain jump. Can I get an item box, please? Ooh, slightly custom item boxes. Okay, well, hopefully I can hit someone in the head. It's mostly cambered corners and hitting Luigi. You bugger. And hitting Luigi. Yeah. There's rocks. For the most part, it is very much just Yoshi Falls, but more. But it's pretty good. It kind of looks like a strange dog, or possibly a dinosaur from the side. Oh. They just turn off after a while. Is that a thing? Or are they already dead? Wow. That was quick. Awesome. Consider this. Like Big Daisy, indeed. Oh, sorry, so some Christmas lights I was using have decided to run out of battery. Alarmingly quickly. Move the batteries in a minute. A bit later, I'll bet right now. Smash, it's double Big Daisy. Actually, I think every other set is turned on. It's just this one's particularly inefficient. Oh, and there's some like extra circuitry for like. Anyway. Yeah, this is the most exciting track in the world, but it's mostly just neat as a thing. Probably better in multiplayer when everyone's trying to throw each other off the edge of the course. Ooh. Save on there. Go. Oh, there we go. There. Well, next up is Garden of Dreams, which is I think this is a one-lap course as well. This one is mostly aesthetics. It's a really nice looking course. I call it like there's different sections in there, but overall, this is just aesthetics. Music here is Fortress. Fits it quite well. So yeah. I was thinking of a completely different track. No, yes, I was. I was thinking of a completely different track. That's what happens when you have very similarly titled tracks. I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. Done a Daisy, a Peach Gardens there. This one is a very cool track that has good visuals, but also a very nice layout. So this one's probably one of the newer tracks that I've thrown in here. Then it came out maybe so ago. Oh, oh. Okay. Hey, little section towards the end there. Mario Kart 8 style. And a cheeky underwater section, we like that. Water underground section. Oh yeah. Not sure aesthetically what this is based on. I think it is Alice in Wonderland, but it definitely has that sort of vibe going for it, so I'm going to say it is. Because why not? It's got that kind of feel to it. Shortcut in the middle there. Need a mushroom for that. I don't think it's that great, but hey. Yeah, you can shoot the rock. Of course you can. Able to. Watch about from there. Oh, you bugger. I like how racing lines basically go out of the window in Mario Kart. Like, it really doesn't matter. It's just how tightly can you hug the corner. There's a different kind of racing lines in Mario Kart. Compared to actual racing, it's a really different, completely different kind of. It's not like actual kart racing, because in actual kart racing you've got like weight transfers and things like that plays a massive part. Physically leaning and things like that. Hard mode. I'm on hard mode. CPUs, for whatever reason, aren't as good at custom tracks, for whatever reason. They just don't appear to be very good at custom tracks. It's a really nice course aesthetically. Yeah, it sort of reminds me of both Spyro and that sort of feel. Very cool to look at. Anyway, next up is the amazing name of Gingivitis is bad. Gingivitis is bad, you shouldn't get it, you don't want it. The music is Acid Hues. Splatoon 2. Gingy, that's what that one is. Gingivitis is bad. This one is quite neat. It's on a sort of oil rig, oil tankery type thing. Some different, multiple routes through it as well, which is quite fun. Aesthetically, it's kind of grey. Layout-wise, it's actually really fun to play. And I've got custom trick animations and things like that as well. Yeah, tracks can do that because it's not a very common thing you see. Basically, there's loads of different little routes that you can take. Right, do different things. Good old gingivitis is bad. Cut through. And fail. Bye. I'll read that in a minute. I can't. Writing, so. I'll try and go weird route this time as much as possible. Ooh. That doesn't count. But it's actually kind of difficult. The weird routes are actually kind of hard to get to. The one's up there, though. Lap Baby Daisy, I think. It's a cool track, though. Very cool track layout-wise, and there's all sorts of stuff. Makes sense. They were probably targeted for each of the official tracks. I don't know. The general rate. Yeah, but with the way the AI works is you have to plot out the AI route that it has to take. So I don't know why exactly, but they were probably tuned in some ways. I think it's Splatoon music. You just have custom music for all the tracks. I just got Splatoon music on this one. Not difficult. I just use the official soundtrack. Rip of the official soundtrack. I don't actually have a copy of it, but you know, hey. And then you can pick, because in game, the lap 1 and 2 and the fast lap 3 music are separate files, so you can actually put different bits of music for both of them. Most people don't, they just put a faster version of 1 and 2 music for lap 3, because that's how all Mario Kart games do it, but you can actually put custom extra song in there. No. In the first part, it was all custom music. I was saying what tracks they were every time. Okay, whatever. And all the music tracks in this game, apart from the intro music and like the place music so far, it's custom music. This is definitely not Mario Kart music. But okay. Anyway, next track is Glimmer Express Trains. Glimmer Express Train, which is a really cool track. The whole thing takes place on a train. Cool. Something. The music here is Mind Menace from them. On a rotating train, might I add. It doesn't actually, that doesn't impact the course at all, but it looks cool. Two-lapper. Just a really cool overall. Can't get up there, I can't remember how. Just boost through this bit. Terrible. I give up on that bit. I forget how to do that bit properly. It's been a while since I played this one. But the whole track effectively, like, moves. It's really cool. It doesn't really factor into gameplay too much, but it's still a neat gimmick. Areas and You can actually go down there. Came from. Well, there as well if you've got a mushroom. I think we're going through the tunnel now. Oh. So, what is Luigi doing? Luigi's not having a fun time down there at all. Trying something. Quite working for him. Double blue shell. They will be dead. What we do is you go up here and miss. Okay, can I get another chance of that? Yeah. So what you do is you kind of go up the... You can't see, but you can go up that metal thing up there. Right to the top there and cut that little bit of corner. Very cool. This way. There is a... Yep, there is a thing. You've got to do like a hop and a jump at the same time there. Funky, but did it properly. I did not do it properly. Oh, let's get a mushroom. Do some shortcut. Okay. Shortcuts here if we can. There's a couple up here I can do. What's here? Oh, I didn't realise there was a little jump there. See if I can actually get that. Ah, it's actually quite a tricky shortcut to get right. This way, is Luigi still dying? Luigi's still dying. Oh, Luigi died. Gave up looping it. Bit funky there, but hey. Alrighty. On to the next one, which is... I'll get my mouse. Ah, yes. Spyro 1 Nasty Nork's Lair. So this is a port of the boss arena, the Nasty Nork boss arena, from Spyro 1 into Mario Kart Wii, and with some modifications to make it a racetrack, and surprisingly, it actually works really well. The music here is Spike's Arena from Spyro 3. Spyro 3 is a better soundtrack overall. Not. Let's go. Nasty Nork. It's a pretty short track, but it's quite fun. Help if I didn't blob. Let's start. Bye. Whoa, that was a bad idea, that was a bad idea. What was that? Pretty tight track. It works well, but tight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just my luck, innit? Get her. There we go. Blow up my younger clone. Something. Decided it doesn't want to loop all of a sudden. Hang on. Or loop properly. Oh well. Just one of those weird bugs. Just looping too many times. There we go. A kind of clumsy playthrough for what is quite a neat port. The next one is, you know what, sure, the venerable green loop. Gotta have a loop track, and today it's green loop. Zelda Tetris DS, the music. Let's get green loop. I don't know. This one is green. With some funky item boxes. And those are the only item boxes, so I'm screwed. Never mind. Got those item boxes, existed right there at the beginning of the track, but I somehow the existence of. There we go. As you can see, this is a very complex and deep track. Aesthetic variation, and I'm just sucking. No. Come on, all clap some people. Yeah, okay. Slap some people. Let's lap Luigi. Why not? The best, apparently. Alrighty. What is the leaderboard right now? We're going to the final race. 5 to 63. Luigi, Waluigi, Baby DZ, Drybone, Diddy Kong, Wario. Luigi's actually overtaken Wario. Grizzly has dropped down. Yeah, the final race tonight is oddly gonna be Halogen Highway. Shut up. Is yeah, Halogen Highway, which is actually quite an old course at this point, but it's a goodie. It's a good old big auto course. and it's yeah, this one's just great. Aesthetically, it's great. Got a really nice. It's quite a tricky layout, but it's fun. Music here is another dimension by Kirby's Adventure. This will be the final race tonight, I think. It's got a giant UFO. It's got tubes. It's got crystals and shit. It's great. Two-lapper. Quite a few two-lappers today. And walls that are a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. It's been a while. Speed 60. It's an hour maybe. New Super Mario Bros. U, but green. Does that say Minecraft Ultra Hardcore? Well, there you go. That dates this course. Although I think Minecraft is a thing again now, isn't it? Remember, there was a few revivals this year with some old Minecraft SMPs. What's wrong with that one? Forget where the it's a bit of a blind jump. I always forget where it goes. And where I meant to go. Alrighty. Up to. Let's try and do a better job here. Well, I don't think I did too bad there. You can clip through this. It doesn't slow you down too much. You know, I don't think I've ever actually gone to the left. Go to the left. Look at whatever the hell that is. Thirds m minus to the power of -3. I'm sure it means something. Escargot space programmer. Yep, that's like for creepers. Yeah, that is a troll face back there. Because of course it is. Come on! Come on! Just about saw that under the goop. Hear it as well, can't you? But yeah, it's a lot easier when you've got the infographic. And yeah, there you go. That's Halogen Highway. Just, I mean, it's very luminous. It's very halogen-y. Yeah. How many tracks we done now? I don't actually know. Quite a few. Work it out because we're in the. We're at least a third of the way through, I'd say. This is just going to crash, so I don't know why I bother pressing it. That's the thing I need to fix. But, yeah. Ah, classic. Well, I might as well just I have to go back in here and unplug the power to get out of that. So yeah, there you go. Another. I don't know how many tracks that was. I think there was 32, maybe 36, something like that, maybe less. I can't remember exactly, but I'm quite enjoying sort of revisiting some of these tracks and it's going to shout at me, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying these sort of going back through memory lane, as it were, for some of these custom tracks. And showing them off and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been fun. If you want to go ahead and download and play it yourself, there's an Alpha 1 build there. Obviously, it comes with a caveat that yes, the game, it is kind of buggy. I guess I forgot to mention, currently, PAL only at the moment. To make sure that I need to fix that at some point. Yes, I need to make the game actually work on all regions at some point, but that's not too difficult to do. I just need to make sure I include or at least all the correct region specific files and obviously codes. I'd have to find. Unfortunately, I don't somehow. Getting some of the because one of the codes I only have PAL version of. You can port them over. There might be a program that can do it for you. Can't remember. Find it and use it, but either way, for now it's just PAL. Hey, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. It's in alpha, so that's fine in alpha. That's allowed. Um, thank you very much for watching. Been a good series so far. You should check it out if you want. Otherwise, get for all of them. There should be more streams before New Year's, so I won't say Happy New Year. Good Christmas, as it were. But thank you for watching.